Hello, so as Meg said, my name's Jordan and I'm going to be talking about handling emotions and forgiveness. Now, when it comes to emotions, I'm going to admit something. I've been known to cry at anything. Whether it's a film, TV, I just fall to pieces. I have even been known to cry during X Factor. So my point is the fact that we can't control our emotions and our feelings, and certain things just make you want to react. Like, you hear things that make you angry, and personally, I just get angry. And then God doesn't expect us to just to change the feelings just like that. But if it's someone that we're feeling angry towards, He still expects us to love them. And in the book it says a quote that I really liked: if we love the unlovely, then our emotions can change. And so what can stop and get in the way of our emotions are when past experiences get in the way. And I'm going to read from Lamentations chapter 3, verse 18 to 24. So it says, "So I say, my splendour is gone, and all that I hoped from the Lord. I remember my affliction and my wandering, the bitterness and the gall. I well remember them, and my soul is downcast within me. Yet this I call to mind, and therefore I have hope. Because of the Lord's great love we are not consumed, for His compassions never fail. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. I say to myself, the Lord is my portion, therefore I will wait for Him." Amen. So that part starts off with Jeremiah being quite negative, but his emotions change. He's praising the Lord, and it's the fact that his circumstances didn't change. He was still in that situation, but his outlook on the situation changed. And so if we believe the truth and live by faith, then this is how we can change our emotions. Yes. And to use an analogy, emotions are like when you get the red light come on in your car. And the book says you can deal with it in 3 ways. You can cover it up with tape and ignore it. You can get out a hammer and smash it. Or you can look under the bonnet and work out what's gone wrong. So when we need to acknowledge the fact that we have emotions. And I found that I've got friends who I tell absolutely everything, and that we need to be like that with God. And so Psalm 109, I'm not going to read it out because it's very long, but for 3/4 of it, it's David completely venting his anger out at an unnamed person. And I'm looking at it thinking, this is quite negative. Why is this in the Bible? But we can tell God anything. He knows how we're feeling. So He knows we've got these emotions about this person. So if we just vent it out, like when I tell someone something, then it seems like a weight has completely been lifted. So that is what we need to be with God. So now to move on to forgiveness, we need to relate to God in the same, let's get this right. We need to relate to others in the same way that God relates to us. So as God has forgiven us, we need to forgive others. And that once we forgive someone, we are completely set free. And we don't want to be bound in the past by not forgiving. And we really don't want anything to get in the way of our walk with God. And I don't know about you, but I want to walk alongside God, not behind Him. And so, a brilliant book. I'm sure quite a lot of you have read it, The Shack. Absolutely love it. And it says, forgiveness is not about forgetting, it is about letting go of another person's throat. So when we let go, then that leaves us set free, and then we leave the situation with God. And it says later on, for you to forgive this man is to release him to me. So we're taking what our problems and we're leaving them at the cross and having faith that God is going to deal with it. And so it's stepping out in faith that when we forgive someone, that any chains that God is any chains that are holding us that can be broken. So let's not have anything holding us back. Let's walk side by side with Jesus for our lives. Now, if we're walking behind him, it's harder to see what he's doing with our lives. But when we're walking beside him, we can see everything. Thank you.